It has taken me a lot of time to see this body as more than just wreckage. I've had to build myself up because I know no one can love me properly if I constantly fail to love myself. It's been hard, but I've grown to see myself as someone who deserves good things. I am a good thing. This body is my home. I'm coming into my shine. So I know when others are trying to conceal it, I expect respect.
Violence is a big part of these kids' backgrounds and what they're dealing with.
If we can offer support and intervention at the right time, we can break that cycle of abuse.
We want to help them have a different life in the future and not be defined by the violence in their past.
Violence is happening in every single neighborhood in Austin, no matter what you look like or how much money you have or how much education you have.
The Expect Respect program helps schools address violence and abuse in students' lives. We do 3 things. Each year we serve about 1,000 students with counseling and support groups in elementary, middle, and high schools. For so many of the youth in our program, the Expect Respect support group at school is their lifeline.
I mean, it feels so much better to like get it off my chest.
Yeah. I joined the group because for me, I don't really have a lot of people in my life to talk to about problems. So I felt like this is a place where I could talk about everything. I think that it'll affect dating relationships in a more positive way because when I get into the relationship, I'm gonna know my expectations and what I want and what I need from my partner.
I do work with guys that are referred because people are seeing red flags for their behavior, either with their dating partners or towards other peers. And it is a big responsibility of ours to try and see what's underneath that and see why they're creating that kind of violence in their own lives and hopefully give them a way out of that, because a lot of times they don't want that. That's just how they kind of know to act because that's what they've seen.
Group is really important because peers listen to their peers. And yes, I'm there to facilitate some of that, but it's not an adult talking to a young person only, it's their peers talking to each other. And that's where I think that the benefit of group really comes out.
I expect respect because I know how to give it. I try to be a lighthouse for everyone around me. When you're not sure how to weather the storm, come to me. I've made myself a safe place because I want that from others. It is a practice I am most proud of. I expect respect. I am rare, special, phenomenal, and beautiful. It is verbal abuse when you say otherwise. If you love me, you won't try to smash my hopes and dreams, and you definitely won't lay your hands on me. I expect respect.
We try to change the whole culture in the school by engaging youth leaders. About 10,000 additional students per year will participate in some form of education or leadership training. When you empower young people to create their own messages, their own videos, theater, music, poetry, to inspire other young people to have healthy relationships, then you are changing the social norms on that campus and improving the social climate.
People who abuse them, we need to teach them why this is not okay, and we need to stop cycles right when they start.
If you see it happening, help out. Don't just be a bystander and stand out and just watch it instead of doing something about it.
So now I'm going to have tools to be able to go about that and go ahead and take care of that and nip it in the bud.
One of our most exciting partnerships is with the organization Creative Action. For over 15 years, we've worked with them on a citywide youth theater ensemble. The students audition for positions in the cast. They write an original production each year on the themes that are most relevant in their lives. Thirdly, we engage the adults in young people's lives, their parents, their teachers, coaches, nurses. Overall, we serve about 3,500 adults a year in presentations and training. We have to work with our school districts, our law enforcement, and our judicial system to create communities that are safe and responsive to victims of dating and domestic violence. Other communities are using our curriculum to implement the multi-level programs that we have here in Austin. And we've created something that's really unique in the country, and it's being replicated all over the United States. We are breaking the cycle of abuse. When children grow up in violent homes, they think that's normal. They tend to repeat those behaviors in their own relationships. They're more likely to become victims and perpetrators as adults. They don't have the skills if they've grown up with family violence, and that's our target. We are trying to break the cycle.
I expect respect. Everyone deserves it. We are all human, but so different. Do not judge. Respect to everyone's love, even if it doesn't look like yours. Not everything is straight and narrow, just like not everyone is straight. I expect you to respect everyone's identity, use their preferred gender pronouns, and pronounce their names correctly. We may not always agree, but do not try to discredit anyone's existence. It's simple, really. Treat everyone like you want to be treated. I expect respect, and I am gonna get it.